Hello, everybody. I just wanted to share today the putting this hand drill back together and testing it out. This is something I just finished the restoration up on, and there's some before and after pictures on my Facebook page. So if you're a friend, you can see those. But it was in pretty rough condition. I've got this big hand drill that was my great grandfather's, I believe. And this one started in pretty rough condition with the discoloration, the surface rust and everything on there. But been learning how to restore some tools here, and it's come out pretty well and serviceable again. So there's a Red Head Manufacturing Company, New York, number 110. I don't know what age this is. I don't know when this was made. Who knows? It may only be 10 years old or something like that. But anyway, I had fun cleaning this up, and we'll enjoy having this nice nifty little hand drill to use here. And cleaned up some of the edges, even better than new here. This didn't have that shine. It was rough and cast. And so anyway, just stripped everything down, took off the old paint, cleaned it up with wire brushes, and then repainted it. This is probably a little bit brighter red than it started out, but it was a red one. And so we'll just put this together and see how it goes. Give it a whirl here. This came out real nice. I'm pretty pleased with how nice and shiny I was able to get this chuck. It had some rusting, it had some pitting. So the thing I got to do there is just file it all the way around, then work up through your sand and grits, and then polish it up nice and neat. Use these nice old screwdrivers that were my great grandpa's. Just feel nice to use. Interesting there with the way that handle is. I used the same amount of paint stripper on there to get the old coloring and the old varnish and all the other paint splatters and other stuff on there, but this lower barrel part cleaned up really nice, and this top part just didn't really want to come off, and I didn't want to sand it and lose too much material, so I mostly just left it the way that it is here. Alrighty, so we got that on. This is really not that complicated. Got this from somebody on OfferUp, and found out after I got it home, this is probably not new to some people here, that this top screws off, and you can keep a few bits in there if you need to, and so that's pretty nifty, I thought. Stick that in there. Drop that screw in there. You know what? Let's give this a shot of the good old ballistol here. This down a little bit, and that is really all she wrote. The only thing left to do, so I could use ballistol, but I'll put a little 3-in-1 oil here, just a drop in there, and maybe a drop on these gears. That's moving real nice. All right. Cool. I gotta say, that is a whole new tool now, for sure. So let me, a little test piece of wood. I guess we can use this here as my first attempt at some dovetails. So let's see, let's grab just one of my bits here. Something small to start off. The interesting being all on gears, once you get it to a certain tightness, it wants to move the handle there, so you gotta hold it tight and finger tighten it. There we go. Alright, so let's see how this nifty little tool works here. Got maybe a little off center here. Oop, we're slipping. Slipping on the bit. You know, first time I really tried using one of these things, so. To be expected that I still have some learning to do as far as how to use this tool. There we go. We'll figure out how I can get that tight, but there we go. Red Head number 110, ready to use.